everyone and welcome back. So today we will be looking at how does your current partner feel about their ex? In a moment I'm going to be pulling 3 cards. Each will have a singer on them and you can choose whichever singer you feel drawn to or whichever one you are more a fan of, and find the timestamp for your reading either in the comment section below or in the description of the video. This is just a little twist to the normal pick a card or pick a pile readings, and I do love music and tarot, so I thought why not combine them. I do these readings every week as well as daily card pulls, and I've got some exciting new titles for future videos. The next 3 videos we will be doing is Who's Jealous of You and Why? What does your old school friends think about you? And who will you marry? So if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and drop a like on this video if you find it resonates with you or you just enjoyed it. It would help me out a great deal and it would be very much appreciated. So let's get started with this reading and see which singers are representing our readings today. I hope we get some new ones. Let's see. Oh, we've got Queen Bee, Beyonce. I love her. Let's see what else we have. Bob Marley. I will take him because he's flipped over. He's a new one as well. That's brilliant. Oh, and we have Joni Mitchell. Some really good choices here. So whenever you feel ready, choose whichever singer you like the most or feel drawn to. Beyonce is pile 1, Bob Marley pile 2, and Joni Mitchell pile 3 if you were looking for numbers. And you can find the timestamp in the comment section or the description of the video. Pause the video if you need more time. Hello, if you are here, you've selected card number 1, which was Beyonce. So firstly, we will ask the tarot, how does your current person feel about their ex? Then I'll also get some messages from them and we will look at some oracle cards to help us dive in a little further. Please bear in mind this is a general reading. Take whatever resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Let's begin. And if you do want a personal reading, you can email me. My email address is found in the description of the video, and I do keep my prices down as well, so they're more affordable. So first up, we had the 5 of Cups, then we had the World card, that's Leo, Taurus, Aquarius and Scorpio energy, then the Hierophant, which is Taurus again, the Hermit is Virgo energy, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Just give me a moment here. I can see a lot of resentment here. I think the past energy still lingers on for this person. They still feel hurt and bitter towards their ex. Perhaps their breakup wasn't an easy one. And I think sometimes the past can also get in the way of their current situation. They seem to be focusing on the negatives and the pain caused instead of seeing what is in front of them right now. Sometimes they just get distracted because they are still feeling hurt over this. I think this has definitely left them with some issues and they're finding it hard to look on the brighter side and to notice that their life is moving forward now. They seem to be stuck in this energy of resentment, and there's also some regrets here as well. Maybe they regret the time that they spent with their last partner as if it was a waste of their time, or they just wish that they did things differently. I do see the end of the cycle, so they do know that this is the end. It's done and it is over. It's a period in their life that has definitely came to a complete full circle. They are feeling ready to embrace new opportunities and new energies, but they do still keep looking back. And I think this will cause some problems if they still need to remain civil with this person, if they still have some ties with them. For example, if they have a child together, they would have to remain civil, but it's hard for them to do that right now because there's still some bitter feelings towards them. For some of you, this could also mean that they feel bitter about a move they've had to make. Perhaps they've had to leave everything they owned behind and they've had to leave it to this other ex, which they feel obviously bitter about, that they've had to give up their home. It can be a traumatic experience when you do break up with someone, but I do see they are trying to learn lessons from this. I also see signings of contracts. Maybe they are going through a divorce or taking care of some legal matters because of this split. That's obviously very specific. It won't resonate for all of you. But I do see them seeking some kind of advice from a legal party or someone, a figure of authority that can help guide them through this. The Hierophant can also represent the lessons learned in this situation. So they are looking back and they are doing this to learn from the past. They don't want to make the same mistake again. They may be cautious when it comes to this new connection with you, because I do think they have been hurt and they are contemplating, they are looking within for answers, they are observing from afar and they are looking back on their journey. So they want to make sure that the past doesn't repeat itself. They are seeking answers. I think there's some unanswered questions here that they have. This might be what they need to gain closure from this. This may have been something that has been drawn out as well. So it may have ended, but because they can't completely close the book on this situation and they have to tie up loose ends, it's dragging on. I do see them again signing contracts with the Three of Pentacles, and it looks like there is some legal matters. I'm getting that energy quite strong with this. They are trying to cooperate with this person, even though they resent them and they're still hurt. They are still trying to work the best they can with them to get this over with as quickly and as smoothly as possible. Or again, if they have ties with this person, like a child, maybe even a pet, or they may share a business, they would need to try and cooperate with this person regardless of their feelings, because there is still some responsibilities that need taken care of. You might have the same people in their circle, which is why they have to remain civil with this person. They are upset how things have ended, but they are trying to see a way past this energy and they are just trying to get on with things. They may have been with their ex for quite some time because this has obviously hurt them and they weren't really expecting this. It feels like their ex changed all of a sudden and they weren't the person that they once knew. This was unexpected and they felt hurt that they treated them this way. Now we will dive a little further and get some messages from them. I love you unconditionally. They definitely had strong feelings for their ex, and I think it's hard for them to adjust. So many things remind me of you. I'm starting to understand our connection. They do feel hurt. They may feel used. And it's hard to switch off feelings for someone. They know that the relationship is ended, but they were obviously hurt. And it's hard just to switch, and they will still have feelings for them, especially if they have children with this person and they were together for a while. It's It is hard to get over these feelings, but I don't see that they will want to go back there. They are just trying to get over this best they can. Let's see if the oracles. Only time will tell. They are waiting to clear things up. They just want this over with now. I think that, you know, time is a healer, and I think that's what they are waiting for. That time will heal this energy, and they'll be able to move forward and focus on the future instead of being stuck in this energy from the past. I don't think they enjoy feeling this way. They don't come across as a resentful person. So this is the reading. I hope it has helped you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to drop a like there and a comment. It would help me out massively, being a small channel. I will see you next week. Love and light. Hello, if you are here, you have selected card number 2, which was Bob Marley. And what a brilliant choice it was too. So first we will look at the tarot cards and see how does your person feel about their ex. I will then get some messages and look at the oracle cards to dive in a little further. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personal reading, then you can email me. My email is in the description of the video, and I also keep my prices low as well for affordability for everyone in these troubled times. So we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Cups, and oh dear, we have 2 here. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Oh dear, give me a moment. Sorry Bob, you'll have to move. Okay. You know, since they have split up from their person, they are seeing new opportunities. New opportunities have came their way, and they are now making plans for the future. They feel liberated. They just feel like the world is their oyster now, and they're able to do whatever they want. Because before, they were feeling trapped. Since they have gained their freedom, so to speak, they are excited, and they are noticing a new world out there. They are seeing what's beyond the horizon. They just have this good feeling that good things are on the way to them. They know it's like a weight has been lifted from their shoulders, and they just feel free and like they can breathe again, and that new opportunities and possibilities are able to come their way. I think there is definitely some restrictions within the past connection. They weren't allowed to do what they wanted to do or be who they wanted to be. They may see new opportunities and they may be curious, but I do think that they are remaining stuck in this energy as well. They are trying to play the victim, if that makes sense. They are using their old stories to remain shackled and as an excuse to not move forward. Even though they have these bright ideas, they still are holding on to the past and the resentment that they have for this person. Maybe they are saying they don't want to settle down just yet. They want to take things very slowly because they still feel hurt. It's that type of energy where they're making up excuses because of how they were before. They just want freedom. They want to see what else is out there. It's like they have had an escape and they just want to explore and take things easy now. They aren't ready to jump straight in, or they aren't ready to take up new opportunities. It doesn't have to be in love. I think they haven't processed what they've been through. They may have actually been in a toxic or in an emotionally abusive relationship. They are suppressing their emotions. They are hiding how they truly feel. And there is some insecurities as well here. They could be getting some emotional blackmail from their ex. Maybe they are trying to get them back, trying to play on their emotions, because they obviously once did care for them. But I think that the ex may have abused their power within the relationship. I think they did wish for freedom, and they've been granted this wish. They feel like they have everything they need, and they don't need to have anything else. I think they feel like they have their own back, and they want to be their own master right now. They are trying to choose joy and happiness and trying to find what makes them happy. They are manifesting, and I see them feeling grateful for the lessons learned, for the experience even, because it's been able to help them grow. The only thing is, they are grateful for the experience, but I do think they are suppressing their emotions, and they are not being fully truthful with themselves. They are just thinking, oh, it's over now, everything's fine, but that is just the top layer of it. They haven't dealt with the emotions behind this, the breakup, the process. They haven't been able to weigh out the good, the bad, what happened to them, the lessons they should take, what they should leave behind. They feel a bit mixed up, to be honest. Maybe they were, I don't know, it's like they were brainwashed. This ex may have played on their emotions, and now they struggle to find what they actually feel inside. I think they are trying to take their mind off the pain so they don't have to deal with it. They might even be committing to too many things all at once just to put on a mask and be like, everything's fine. So it looks good on the surface, but when you dive deeper, it's really not. They need to talk about what they've been through, and they need to process their anger and their resentment, because that will hold them back. There is still a lot of pain here, and they are stuck in their grief and sadness. They're also not seeing the part that they played in the loss of the connection. They seem to be in denial, maybe fully blaming the other person, when they might share some of the blame themselves if they were truly honest. And they do need to heal from this. They do need to take time. Instead of rushing in, they do need to take time and process and deal with the emotions, as I said before. Otherwise, they will just hold on to this negative energy instead of truly moving forward and feeling happy. Now, let's get some messages from them to their ex and see what else we can pick up. I do think that if they did process the energy, they would be able to move on faster, but they seem to be in denial right now. Oh, there we go. I will wait for a sign from you. I don't react when people mention you. Oh, we have two. I wish I could take back my words, and I lost myself for a little while. This is someone who isn't able to connect with their emotions. They have played a part in this. They've definitely said some hurtful things, and I think that they now feel bad for that. They just need to maybe open up some communication with their ex and kind of say, sorry it happened this way, I wish you the best, and just move on, leave it there. It seems like it's been quite abrupt. There's things being left unsaid. They try and act like they aren't bothered, but they are really, if really deep down they are. And they are waiting for a sign from them. So I think they are being stubborn. There is some doors that need to be closed. I don't think they still have feelings for them. I think they just need to process the breakup really and say things that were left unsaid between them. Now we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. They need to take the lessons from this and leave the rest behind. They are holding on to the wrong things. They need to let go of this baggage and move forward. But to me, they both seem stubborn, and I don't think they will get there in a hurry. So I hope that this reading has helped. Please don't forget to drop a like there and a comment. It will help me out massively with it being a small channel, and it will be very much appreciated. So I'll see you next week. Love and light to all of you. Enjoy your week. Bye for now. Hello, if you are here, you selected card number 3, Joni Mitchell. Firstly, we will look at the tarot cards and ask how does your person feel about their ex, and I will also get some messages from them and look at the oracle cards as well so we can dive in a little further. Please bear in mind this is a general reading. It will not resonate for all of you. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personal reading, my email address is in the description of the video. I keep my prices low so it is affordable for everyone in these difficult times we're facing right now. So let's begin. Oh, that went flying. We have the Princess of Cups, that's also known as the Page. Oh, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ah, a flipper. Three of Swords, oh dear. The Fool in reverse, that is Aquarius energy. And we have the King of Swords. Excuse my feather. Okay. So, give me a moment. I think that they have had quite a surprise from this. I think that they were taken by surprise and their ex acted out of character. They weren't expecting the breakup. And they were quite immature, if I'm honest. The Page is quite an immature energy when it comes to emotions. They're a bit of like a dreamer. It feels like they have found out something. So, for example, they may have found texts or, you know, that the other person cheated on them in some way. It's been quite a sudden breakup. You see there's a fish coming out of the glass there, surprising the princess. That's the kind of element I'm getting. There's definitely some sneaky behaviour with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is someone being very sneaky and trying to get away with something. But I don't think they did get away with it, obviously. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, I think they've just tried to deceive this person, and they feel that their ex is someone who is sneaky and can't be trusted, and it's someone who's acting very slyly. They feel that they are immature and they're unable to, you know, be responsible, and they're not able to take a relationship seriously. There could have been some secrets, or even something stolen. Maybe they tried to take something. And I see that their ex may have acted like they were someone that they weren't. So they weren't being truthful, perhaps wearing a mask. There's definitely some sly energy and it's caused a lot of pain. With the Three of Cups, obviously it's a card of sadness, pain, and, you know, being betrayed, feeling like they are sad about this breakup. It was something unexpected. There's definitely been some shadows coming to light. They have found out some information That wasn't very pleasant to know, and it's made their ex to be seen as someone who is a trickster, someone who tries to play the fool, who takes risks. I honestly think maybe they cheated on their ex. That's very specific, but I think their ex could have cheated on them and they found this out, and it's obviously caused a lot of pain, as it does. The Fool card in the reverse, again, someone who is being sneaky, taking risks, thinking they already know the answers when they don't. Yeah, their ex seems quite stubborn, and I don't think that they have apologized for what they did to this person. And I think that, that they're making out that it was their fault. It's someone who can't see what they've done wrong, and they just feel that this person is too risky to even know. They don't really want to be around this energy because they just can't trust them. They feel that their ex is a very naive person and they act irrationally. They're also lacking in experience. They see them as the fool, basically. They just haven't got the time of day for their ex anymore. And they are sneaky, they are analytical, and I think they have a game plan. Sorry, they think that their ex has a game plan. And they just think that, they are someone who cannot be trusted. They will stab you in the back and they will deceive you. I think they think their ex is a manipulator, and they are making decisions now to just cut this out of their life. They are trying to think with their head, not with their heart. Obviously there was feelings there, but they've been hurt and now they are ready to just move forward and take action and, cut off whatever no longer serves them. They haven't time for this, in other words. Your person seems like quite an intelligent person. They definitely know what they want in their life. They are quite headstrong, and anything that, is too immature or childish or sneaky behavior, they just won't put up with it. They will just cut it off. They are definitely focusing on other things, but they might need to deal with the emotions and the hurt that's been caused here as well. I think they try and hide it. So the messages from them we have, we will be together again. Plot twist. That's a strange one. I didn't think they were, but I think, my life is not as together as it seems. They hide how they truly feel. Oh dear. What we got? I know that I crossed the line with you. I'm becoming a better person. The roles can always be reversed with tarot. Maybe your person cheated on them and they tried to get away with something. Or they might not be fully over this like they seem to be, and they are unsure of the future. I think if their ex was the sneaky one, they still kind of, have a little bit of feelings there that they haven't processed. They pretend everything's okay when it's not. They may have crossed the line as well as them. I also think they regret wasting time on this, and I know that the cards are contradicting what I'm saying, but I just feel like they haven't got time for this anymore and they are trying to grow as a person. Maybe they are waiting for their ex to mature. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but it's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, forgiveness, see? Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So, yeah, I do think they are trying to even just forgive them just so they can move forward. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. They are wanting to let go of the pain. They have been fooled, and I think they feel deceived. They are definitely wanting to let go of this. even if they can just forgive and put this behind and move on with their life, I think they would be happy with that. They do seem mixed up. I hope this reading has helped. I know it's been quite a confusing one, but I hope it's give you some insight there. So love and light to all of you. Please don't forget to like and comment. It will help me out massively. Enjoy your week. Bye for now.